does it? You're just, hello, yes, I'm busy. Where is the microphone for people that, it looks like it's a microphone stand there, is that right? Oh, it definitely is there. All right, well then, I'll ask you a question then.
Well, I just wanted to thank you for having a great show. I was recently in the hospital for bone cancer, and every day just waking up and watching your show, it got me through that very much. And I just wanted to ask what your favorite scenes for this season.
From the season that we've just shot, I think at the start of In the Name of the Doctor, when Clara's visiting like all 11 of us, is pretty special.
That was a cool day. We recreated with a double the first ever the Hartnell scene, which was stupidly exciting, and Stephen came down to set and we were all kind of giddy for the day. I also love the TARDIS on a cloud.
Yeah.
I think it's so fairy tale. That kind of is such a strong image for me. The TARDIS on a cloud with a spiral staircase. I loved all of that stuff.
Hello.
Hello. First of all, just thank you so much. We're gonna miss you, Matt. It was great seeing you as a doctor.
Thank you.
Secondly, the season before when you did it in America, are you guys thinking of doing another one in America maybe? And how was it being in America from being in Britain?
Well, I would just like to go on record to say I really want to shoot the Christmas special in America. Can we afford it? I think this is a maybe. Is this a maybe? Can I get a definite maybe?
I think it's fascinating you get to watch the negotiation process between the actor and the producer of the show.
There isn't any negotiation.
We might go back to America if we think of a great reason to go there. It's all about that. Marcus is probably one to ask about what it was like to shoot in America. It was brilliant shooting in America. It was great going to locations like Central Park, like Wayne Valley that you've only seen in movies. So it felt fantastic to do it, and everybody was so supportive. But the American crew they didn't really know the show, and they kept saying to us, "Oh, it'd be easy getting around New York. Don't worry." And thousands of people turned up to see us. It was fantastic. It was a great experience.
I've got a great idea for a story. There should be an alien invasion at Comic-Con. Who would know? They can just walk about, no one can.
Perhaps it's already happened.
Exactly.
Another question from the floor?
I just want to say Game of Thrones and Doctor Who are my two favorite shows of all time. And my favorite episode is the Satan Pit because the Doctor was really out of his element. Would you like to see, would you do that again, or did you not like doing stuff like that?
Sorry, what was it you meant about the Satan Pit?
That was his favourite episode.
Yeah, do you do another story like that?
Because the Doctor was out of his element, he didn't know anything about the enemy.
Well, he had no enemy. He was fighting Satan. That was the big one. The devil himself, and he lost. Well, I mean, everything's up for grabs. I love that story too. I think it's a wonderful two-parter. So, yeah, absolutely.
Stephen, do you like doing the historicals rather than they used to call them that in the old days, Doctor?
Yeah.
The historicals. Do you like doing those, or do you?
Do you mean the ones in the historical?
Yeah, going back to a real time that's in Earth history.
I usually get other writers to do those because it involves research. So I get Mark to write. But when Russell was writing it, he got me to do I got me to do two things in the Second World War, and I did Madame de Pompadour. That's the only one I've ever. Please Renette me. And that's the only time I've ever had to do research in my entire life. And I was thinking, guys, Doctor Who is made up. And I have to read a book about frogs.
I see where you're going. Let's take another question from the floor, shall we?
Okay.
Hi.
Breathe, man. It's all right. Okay.
All right. America wants the Doctor Who experience. Will you bring the Doctor Who experience to life?
you can ask our colleagues at BBC Worldwide if they will bring the doctor experience to America, or failing that, just fly to Cardiff. And we're right there.
It's a lovely town.
It's a lovely
Very
town.
nice town. Yeah, you have to shoot it.
It rains a lot though.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I think the more people who watch Doctor Who in America, the more likely it is. And it will happen. The more successful the show becomes, the more likely it will happen over time. About money. Can I ask the one question? We got the lady, the understated frog.
I love that Doctor Who is about intelligence and romance as opposed to brute force and cynicism. And my question is for Stephen. When you're talking about Doctor Who to someone else, or you're casting for Doctor Who, the doctors are all different, but what are the adjectives that you use that are all of them?
I think there is only one doctor. He has lots of different faces, but he's always the same. I mean, he's the most. He lives in the moment all the time. He never really looks back, because if he did, he'd be staring all day. He's a creature of the moment right now. As a time traveler, I suppose everything is happening to him at once anyway. The other thing is that I sort of think he's every age at once as well. He's a child, he's a stroppy teenager, he's a middle-aged bore, he's a grumpy old man, all at once, all those things at the same time. And it is the actor which I think Matt to date has done the best is to combine the old man and the child, so that you see them both all the time, in every second that he's on there. He doesn't know he's the hero. He'd be really surprised to know there was a show about him. He just thinks he's larking about and trying to get to a fairground. He'd be quite surprised if he discovered that he was actually the hero of an early evening Saturday adventure show. I suppose we'd all be surprised about that. But that's what he is. He's a big kid and an old man at the same time.
You are, presumably going through the process of getting through mass replacement right now, or casting.
Yeah.
And, or maybe you've done that, and maybe.
No, I haven't done it yet.
Okay, because I just, if you got any news for anybody. But no one would we tell anyone? No, hey. Relax. No, another question from the floor? Hello.
Hi.
Captain Jack, I want to know why he wasn't in the 50th anniversary special, and we'll be seeing him in future episodes as a special guest appearance.
Well, you can't put everybody in the 50th. Do you know how many? He's been going for a very long while. And how do you know what is or is not in the 50th?
Exactly.
You see age venom. And I have lied my arse off for months. You know nothing. Something. The other thing is, it's always story-driven. It is always story-driven. If you have a great idea for Captain Jack, he'll come back. If we don't, then we won't. As simple as that. Boring answer, but the truth.
Young lady.
Hello, Doctor.
Which one?
Name's all funny. What is it you call me?
Idris, hi! How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, Doctor.
Good to see you.
Wonderful. I wanted to tell you thank you for everything. You guys are part of this huge show that's changed people's lives. And it's amazing and incredible. And it's lasted so long. So I wanted to ask everyone, what did Doctor Who change about your life the way it's impacted ours?
Wow, God, it changed everything. It changed my life and my family's life. And, I'm proud and grateful to be part of it. I've got some of my closest friends, from having worked on the show. And also, just because I am on the way out, I just wanted to say thank you for all your support and encouragement.
What about you, Jen? Have you noticed any big changes?
It's changing every day at quite a fast rate. This is new. It's just, I kind of just get filled with the magic of it all, and especially this year in particular, it's felt like such a celebration, and just to kind of be part of that circle. And also, this is my kind of first experience of Comic-Con, and it's been so great to see people on the streets, doctors and Claras, and the effort people go to. And it's really rewarding to kind of see.
We've been playing a game as well when we're driving around, just to boost our egos. If we see a doctor and a Clara, we wind down the window and we go, "Oh, hey, doctor, how's it going?" And we met this guy like yesterday, didn't we? And we wound down the window and we were like, "Hey, doctor, great costume, how's it going?" He looked at us and was like, "Yeah, what?" And then we wound the window and there was a Clara behind him, and Clara sort of tapped him on the shoulder and drove him away, and then he was like, "Oh no!" And you're really good at cosplay, the Who fans. It's good. We have a really strong footprint here.
Is there an enormous difference between the UK fans and the American fans and how they react to the show?
Yeah.
You're louder, which is great.